Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I just wanted to share with you something really quick and then I'll start journaling. But these were sent to me by a dear friend. Her name is Emily and she has a shop on Etsy. And I just wanted to show you these real quick because they're so cute and I love them so much. So I'm just going to share with you. I'm not going to do like a full flip through because I didn't make them, but I just wanted to show you kind of what she did. So she sent me two. This one is just a regular journal, and then this one is a Christmas journal. And on the Christmas journal, she put this little removable tassel on here, and I just think this is lovely, and it has like such cute little ribbons in it. So I adore this tassel. And on the outside, she's put buttons on the spine of this one, and then this one has like a ruffle over the spine. So, and then both of them have like this lace trim on the edge. And then this one has like a really cute little button cluster here. This one doesn't have a closure, but this one does. It has like the hitch post closure here. So I'm just gonna do a quick flip through and then we'll move on. But definitely check Emily's shop out. I will link her Etsy shop in the description box to make it easy for you to find her and check her out and support her shop as well. So this is the Christmas journal, and just gonna do like a quick little glimpse. She did send me some other things with these for me to journal with. So lots of cute little things that I can use to decorate the pages. And I love the fact that her pages are blank. So I can actually do journaling and I don't have to work around somebody else's collages and stuff. I can make my own, which I prefer it that way. I know some people like all of the collage stuff, but she has a few little tuck spots and pockets here and there. So yeah, that's the Christmas journal. Super, super cute. I probably won't be able to use this year because I had this other Christmas journal that I was working in last year and it's not quite full yet, although it is getting kind of chunky. So I'm still trying to decide whether I want to switch Christmas journals or not. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And then this one is just the regular anytime journal. And same sort of things. In this one, she's tucked all kinds of little tags and all kinds of cute little papers and stuff. So she's from Kansas, so she put a little Kansas playing card in there. Just adorable, adorable papers. This looks like it's decoupage. Really, really pretty. And then some pretty little collage tags in here. These actually open up too. I really like this idea. This is a good idea. Lots of writing space again, and lots of opportunities for me to feel like I can be creative maybe. Some days I feel like I'm less creative than others, but yeah. So that's really pretty. So yeah, those are the journals. I just wanted to share them with you guys because I love her and I love her shop and I love these journals and I appreciate them so much. So I just wanted to give her a little bit of a shout out on here because she is awesome and she does amazing work. So yeah, so definitely check out the description box below and check out her shop and let's start journaling. Okay guys, so I'm just looking for a page that I want to work on. I have several things picked out that I wanted to use on this spread. So I thought originally that I could use this page because of the blues and that scrapbook paper, but once I started playing around with everything, I decided that I would move on to a different page instead.
So I just went ahead and took some scrap paper that I had in blue, and I put that at the bottom of the children's book page, just to cover up the rest of that page. So I really wanted to use this stencil and I have never used it before, so I grabbed a few Distress Oxides and I put the stencil on this opposite page. However, in a little bit I'm going to end up covering it up because I can't make it all work together, and I felt like it was just too blue for the page. But for now you could enjoy that. It is really pretty and it was fun to use. It's a really cool stencil. I particularly like that the stencil doesn't have like harsh edges, so I don't accidentally put a straight line like when I'm trying to do a circular design. So I can't remember what the stencil was called. I will try to link it in the description box below. But I did get it on Amazon, I remember that. So I just glued those two pages down, and I'm putting some washi tape down the center just to keep that book page from coming up. This washi tape was like extraordinarily wide, so I split it like 4 times. But it's a really pretty washi tape, and it was blue, and it was like a porcelain looking, like I guess like an old porcelain pattern of some sort. So I put that fabric ruffle down the other side of the page, and now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do to the opposite page. So I will go ahead and tell you what this whole spread is about. In August, so I'm still journaling about August, which is really, really sad. But in August, Jeremy and I went out to a really old bridge around our area, and we stayed out there for a couple of hours and just hung out. And then on the way back to our car, he stopped me on the bridge and he proposed to me. So this whole spread is about his proposal. I didn't get a picture of the proposal, obviously, because it was just he and I. but it was a very special moment for me, so I kept the pictures that I had taken, and I just printed off a few of those for this page. So right now I'm using a junk mail envelope, and I'm going to eventually make a pocket out of this. But right now I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put everything. I don't really have like an idea of how the page is going to come out when I first start journaling. I just kind of grab all the things that I think might work together, and then I start playing around with them. I decided that I wanted to put this picture of the bridge and him walking towards the bridge on this large Project Life card. And so I just glued that down, and that will give me a little bit of journaling space, just to kind of annotate what the bridge is. And then I decided to put this little tag spot on top of this junk mail envelope. I think the tag thing is Maggie Holmes or something, but I'm not entirely sure. So I decided that it was just too much blue, like I said, and I wanted to cover up some of this page or all of it. So I started playing around with different vintage wallpapers. And this is actually a wrapping paper, but I thought the flowers in it looked really nice with the children's book page. And then I pulled out this really large ledger paper, and I decided to cut that down and put that along the edge of the left side of the page. I'm still trying not to cover up the mandala stencil, but like I said, I do end up covering that up because it's just too blue for the page at this point. So I go ahead and glue that little tag piece down, and then I'm going to glue the ledger down, and I finally commit to the junk mail envelope going at the bottom of the page. I really love this wrapping paper and how everything kind of pulls together. You would never expect that blue and red and yellow would all pull together somehow, but they did. So I wrapped this junk mail envelope around so that I have kind of like a double pocket, one pocket on each side of the page. And then just putting a little bit of washi tape down. This is a label sticker. And then I go back later and put some more stickers on that page as well. So I'm playing around with a few pieces here. I have a scrap of that ledger paper I just put on the other page, and then this is a book page from a very old book, and I just thought the rose on it was absolutely beautiful, so I put that on there as well. And then I decided to go ahead and tuck that picture in the pocket on the other page, and then I had this little feather from one of our little trips around town. I'm not sure if it was from that day. I don't think it was, but it was blue, so it worked out well. So here I have a scrap of, it was from a paper pad that I made a journal out of like years ago, and I just kept the mechanical heart key because I'm obsessed with keys, and I decided that I was going to do kind of like a laced up corset on the front of this card. And I think that it looks really cool when it gets finished. I really like the way this turned out. So I just laced that up and then tied a bow on the front. And then I glued this entire card down at first. That will end up changing here in a second. So just a little bit of washi tape to decorate. And then I'm moving on to this picture because I'm still not sure what I want to do with it. So I'm backing it with some tea-dyed paper, and I'm just going to cut that out and try to figure out where it fits on the page. So this wasn't really sticking down that well with the glue stick. So I decided to make that into like a little pocket and put that picture behind there. So I used some double-sided tape on both edges of the card and stuck that back down. So just putting a little bit more washi tape around, and now I'm pulling out some of my stickers from my Etsy shop. I felt like the little rose in the bell jar was cute for this particular spread, and then of course I had to put a key on here as well. And then I had this other sticker sheet with like craft colored stickers, and I just put one on that page. These are chipboard stickers, and then the ones that I put on the bottom of this image are like puffy stickers, and it says happily ever after. And then I end up using the chipboard sticker that says love of my life on the other page. And then that is the finished spread. So I'm moving on to the next page. The next page I'm journaling about the journals that Emily sent to me. I just had a couple of things, like the note that she sent me and then her business card that I wanted to put on the page, but of course I wanted to make it kind of pretty. So I'm just gathering a bunch of things that I think might work on the page. I really loved this book page. It's from, I think, a nursery rhymes book, and the image on it is just so beautiful, and I really wanted to incorporate that in some way. And then I had this little scrap of wrapping paper that has like a little mailbox and some birds delivering mail, and I just thought that was really cute and appropriate for the page. So I'm going to try to work that in. So I decided to take her notes out of the envelope because I always tend to do the same thing with envelopes, and I just like put them over the edge of a page. And I feel like I wanted to do something a little bit different on this page. So at first I put it in this little plastic pouch that I put her business card in, but I decided to take that out in a few minutes. I glue this little label piece down, and then since the wrapping paper was so thin, I decided that I would back that with some sort of scrapbook paper. So I'm just trying to decide which paper I want to use on this page, and then I go for like a navy blue scrapbook paper to back that, and I just let a little bit of that peek through around the edges. And then I glue the wrapping paper on top of that scrapbook paper, and then use double-sided tape to make that into a pocket. And then, like I said, I put that tag in the pocket, and then I also put her letter in that pocket as well. So I'm just playing around with stuff on the other side of the page just because I don't know what I'm doing with this page yet. I stapled on those tickets just to kind of pull that blue from the right side of the page onto the left side. And then now I'm trying to figure out how I want to use this book page. I just love the colors in it. I think it's so beautiful. So I end up cutting it down just a little bit. I wanted the blue on the right side of the page to still show through, but I didn't want it to be all blue, if you know what I mean. So I cut it down, and then I centered that on the page and glued it down. And then I ended up putting this Project Life card on the bottom just to give myself a little bit more journaling space. And then her business card I just stapled along the edge of that page. So now I'm just using a couple of stickers from some of my sticker sheets. All of these are available in my Etsy shop right now. And then just a little bit of washi tape to finish up the page. And that is the finished spread. So that's it, guys. I think I am officially done with journaling about August, so we can move on. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope it inspired you in some way. And I look forward to the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.